real numbers. What is a real number? Real number consists of whole numbers, which include rational numbers, irrational numbers, whole numbers, natural numbers. So irrational number is a combination of all numbers, positive, negative, fractional, everything. And today in this chapter we are going to study the differentiation between rational and irrational number. What is a rational number? We can see the properties of rational numbers. It is in the form of p by q, where p is all integers, where p includes all integers and q includes all integers excluding 0. It is a non-zero integer. Second property is rational number is recurring. So the number which is after point which is recurring is called as rational numbers. The third property is terminating. Where the decimal point terminates, it's called as rational numbers. Where these three properties are not included, the other numbers are classified as irrational numbers. Today we are going to start with a chapter called as irrational numbers and real numbers. In this chapter we are going to study what is irrational number, what is a real number, and what is a irrational number. So real number is a bundle of all numbers which includes rational, irrational, whole numbers, natural numbers. It includes all numbers, positive, negative, fractional, and all types of numbers are classified as real numbers. Mainly we are going to study in this chapter what is a rational number and irrational number, the differentiation between the two categories. We can see the properties written over here. It is the property of rational numbers. Rational number is always in the form of p by q, where p is any integer. It includes negative numbers, that is before 0. It includes 0. It also includes positive numbers which are after 0. Q in this property includes all integers except 0. It includes negative numbers and positive numbers, but it is a non-zero factor. It does not include 0. The second property is recurring. It is a recurring. Rational numbers are always recurring, where the numbers after the point, maybe after some digits, are recurring, like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 7, 1, 7, 1, 7, 6, 9, 5, 6, 9, 5, 6, 9, 5, and so on. Means the numbers are continuously repeating. It is called as recurring. Terminating means after a certain points, the remainder becomes 0. Then the division cannot be carried on further. It is called as terminating, like 0.165. That's it. There is no other number repeating. So it is terminating because it is ending after certain time. So clear with all three properties? These are the properties of the rational numbers. Detail. The first property of rational number, which is p by q type of property. In this, the rational number includes the numerator, which is p. P includes all integers including 0. See, I have written over here the 0. It means negative numbers starting from infinity. I have represented it by dot dot dot, and it extends to 0 and includes all positive numbers till infinity. It includes all integers. Q represents all integers excluding 0. See, 0 is not here. It includes negative numbers from infinity to -1 and from 1 to infinity, but does not include 0. See, here are the examples of rational numbers. 3 by 4, -2 by 3, 6 by 5, 8 by 7, 3 by -9. It includes all numbers but does not include any 0 in the denominator. Why 0 does not come in denominator? Because anything divided by 0, it's not defined till yet. It is yet to be discovered. So the answer is not defined, so we cannot put 0 in the denominator. So rational numbers do not include 0 in the denominator. It can include 0 in the numerator, but cannot include 0 in the denominator. Now, after understanding the first property, which is p by q, we will understand the second property, which is recurring. What is recurring? See, here are the three examples. 100 divided by 3. When we divide 100 by 3, the answer comes to 9. 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, 9 and last we get the remainder as 1. So here we can see that the 3 is continuing to infinity. Means it is not stopping, it is recurring. The 3 is recurring. So this is the example of recurring. Same with the second example, where it is 43 divided by 2. When we divide 43 by 12, we get the answer as 3.583333. The 3 goes on repeating. So this is recurring. Here in the third example, we see the same. 41 divided by 15. When we divide 41 by 15, we get 2.73333, which is also a recurring. So these are the examples of the second property, recurring. All these numbers, all these fractions, we can see 100 divided by 3, 43 by 12, 41 by 15. All these fractions are rational numbers. So these are rational numbers. So this is the third property, terminating. After understanding the first and second property, which is P by Q, and the second property as recurring property, we'll understand the third property, which is terminating property. In this property, what is the main feature? When numerator and the denominator is divided, we get a fixed answer. There is no recurring of any numbers. As in the first example, 40 divided by 2, the answer is 20. In 20, we get a simple number which is not recurring, which is terminating. Second example, 44 by 11, which comes to 4. 4 is not recurring, it is terminating. It terminates after a certain limit. 60 by 12, the same. When 60 is divided by 12, we get the answer as 5, which is terminating and not recurring. In this point, the point decimal is there, but the numbers are not recurring. It is coming to an end. The remainder comes to 0 after a certain limit, which is 5. In this 127 divided by 16, we get a fixed answer, which is 7.9375, which is terminating after 5. There is no number exceeding that. The fifth example is 72 divided by 8, which comes to 9, which also terminates. So this is a third property, terminating property. When the number after a certain limit terminates, there is no recurring feature in this example. This is the third property of rational numbers. All the terminating numbers after a decimal are called are rational numbers and not irrational numbers. Now we will start with our exercise number 7, which is terminating and non-terminating ka differentiation. Which elements are classified as terminating and which are not terminating and recurring ones. Before this, we have to study the main property, the recurring sign. The recurring sign is understood by a bar on above the numbers, which is represented over here. Example 2.162. To represent it 162, this number is repeating. We have to put a bar above it. As we can see, there is a line about these numbers. This represents that these three numbers are recurring and goes on recurring till the end. The second is 3.33. It is also represented by a bar, a line about these numbers, which means 33 is continuously repeating. So, this first question number 1, which is 0.77 ... as you can see. Example, which is 0.777. You can see over here ... which means it is recurring. So what is this? This is non-terminating recurring ones, because the ... represents that 7 is going on till the infinity. Second example is 0.777. See, there is no ... means it is terminating ones and not recurring ones. Don't misunderstand. दोनों same है, तो why this is non-terminating and this is terminating? Here the ... represent it is going on, but here there is no ... which means it is terminating. So this one is terminating ones and not recurring ones. Not recurring ones and it is terminating one. The third example, which is 4.7182. See, there is no recurring sign, so it is terminating one. It terminates over here. There is no ... also, which represents recurring one. So this is terminating one. The fourth example, which is the same number but there is a bar. What the bar represents? Look over here. It is a recurring sign. It means it is going on recurring. This number 7182 goes on repeating. So this is non-terminating and recurring one. Getting? The fifth example is 916165165. The number 165 is repeated, but is there any bar? No, the bar is not there, means it is terminating over here. There is no ... also. What does this represent? It is a terminating one. The sixth example, 9.165. About that there is a bar. See this bar? What does it mean? 165 is going on repeating. It goes on repeating till the end and it does not terminate. So what is this? Non-terminating recurring one. The seventh example, 0.5288. See, there is no dot, there is no bar. What does this mean? It is a terminating one and not recurring one. It stops at 8. The denominator comes to 0. It is a rational number. Second example is 8th one, which is, there is a bar above 8. See, what does this bar represent? The 8 goes on repeating. It repeats. It does not end. It does not terminate. So what is this? This is non-terminating and recurring one. The ninth example, 72.136. There is a bar above it. What does this represent? The number 136 goes on repeating till infinity and it does not end at 6. The bar means it is continuously repeating. So what is this? This is not terminating. This is not terminating at 6. It is going on. So what is this? This is non-terminating and recurring ones. So clear with this exercise? The first example, this dot is there. That's why it is non-terminating and recurring one, because it continues. The second example, there is no symbol given to show that this is recurring or it is going on till infinity. It represents, it stops at 7. What is this? This is terminating and not recurring. The third example, where it is 4.7182. It stops at 2. There is no symbol given to represent that this number is going on and it is recurring. So what is this? This is terminating one. It terminates at 2. The fourth example, which is 4.7182. 2. There is a bar above it. See, you can see a bar. What does this represent? It is non-terminating one. It does not stop at 2. It goes on repeating and it is a recurring one. The fifth example, which is 9.165165. Though the number are repeated, but there is no bar or dot given to show that this goes on till infinity. It means दो बार repeat हुआ 165, but then it stops. It is a terminating one because दो बार repeat होना does not symbolize कि it is a recurring one. There is a difference between repetition and recurring. Repeat होना, it's okay, it's terminating although it repeats. But it recurring, बार बार अगर repeat हो रहा है, then it is not terminating and it is recurring one. Over here it is 9.165. See, 165 यहाँ पे भी है, but यहाँ पे दो बार है, फिर भी ये terminating है. But there is a bar, which means दो बार तो होगा चलेगा, but यहाँ repeat होता ही जा रहा है till infinity. वो stop नहीं होगा. It will recur till infinity. So this is non-terminating and recurring one. The seventh one, which is 0.5288. This terminates at 8. It ends at 8. So this is a terminating one. यहीं पे 8 पे खत्म हो जाएगा. It does not repeat. The eighth example, in it is 0.528 and there is a bar above 8. What does this represent? ये जो number 8 है, वो repeat होता जाएगा. It is a recurring one. It recurs to infinity. It does not stop. So non-terminating, terminate नहीं हो रहा है, and it is a recurring one. The ninth one, which is 72.136. There is a bar above it. What does the bar represent? Look over here. It means a recurring sign. It recurs. It recurs till infinity. It does not stop. So this is non-terminating and recurring one. So clear with this exercise?
No more spending your energy and money on coaching classes or missing classes for rain, for rally, and any other nonsense. Subjects covered by multiple teachers with repeat telecasts. Doubts, concepts, applications, no problem. All explained through great and significant animation. So sit back comfortably in your home and watch Study Spectrum TV channel.
Solve the seventh exercise. Now we will start with the 8th exercise. But before the 8th exercise, we have to study one concept, which is, can we write a terminating decimals in the form of non-terminating decimals? The answer is yes. But how? Here is the one question: 8.54, 8.540, 8.5400, 8.5400, 8.54 4 times 0. Are they the same? The answer you will think is no, but it is yes. They are the same. Why they are same? You will say 1 0 is going on increasing in every factor. Then why I said the numbers are the same? The numbers are the same because after point the value of 0 becomes nil. So over here, even though the 0 is not there and even though 0 is here, the numbers are the same because after point the value of 0 is equal to 0, that is nil. Like if I say I'll give you 1.0 rupees and if I say I'll give you 1.00 rupees, does it make any difference? Ultimately I'll give you only 1 rupees. That means after point the value of 0 is nil. So in this also the same example, if I say I'll give you 8.54 rupees, if I say I'll give you 8.540 rupees, what does this means? All this factor represent only one sense, that I'll give you 8 rupees and 54 paisa, not a single penny more than that. So are they same? Yes, they are the same. So after studying this concept, we'll convert the terminating decimals in the form of non-terminating decimals. After understanding the difference between the terminating and the recurring numbers, we have solved the exercise number 7. In that we have understood what is the main difference between the terminating and non-terminating recurring numbers. We have also seen that the non-terminating numbers can be converted into terminating and the terminating into non-terminating. Now let us understand how to convert non-recurring terminating numbers into recurring numbers. We have also seen that these numbers are the one and the same. But is this recurring? Neither this nor this. No one of this are repeating. Now let us convert them into recurring numbers. So the question is how to convert. We can convert this by writing it as 8.540 and a bar above it. What does that mean? The 0 can be repeated. Ultimately the difference, there is no difference between these numbers. It is ultimately the same. But by writing a bar, we are converting into recurring one. As we have seen, the symbol of recurring one is a bar above the number. So here there is a bar above the number. It represents that the 0 goes on repeating till infinity. So this bar represents the infinity repetition till infinity symbol. So similarly, we can in exercise number 8 we can convert the non-recurring terminating numbers into recurring numbers. How can we convert this? Simply writing it as like this. 0 representing a bar. What does that mean? 0 goes on till infinity. And I said you, 0 after a point has no value. So there is no value for this 0, even if you write or you don't write. So ultimately both the numbers are the same. But to convert into recurring one, this recurring one, we are writing, it is a simple representation form, writing it into as 0.16 and 0 and a bar above it, making it a recurring one. Similarly, this question, in this we can write as 7.439, 0 and a bar above it. This bar indicates that this 0 is recurring till infinity, making it as a recurring number. And this number, whereas this number is a terminating number. But by writing this 0 and a bar above it, we are making it as a recurring number. Similarly with this 10.605, 0 and a bar above it. The same representation, the 0 and a bar, indicates that this 0 goes on till infinity, making it as a recurring number. Similarly with this, it is 0.0580 and a bar above it. The same with this one, it is 1.060 and a bar above it. This 0 is recurring. See, this 0 has a value, but this 0 does not. The 0 at the end after a point has no value, but before any number it has a value. Like if you write it as, if you say that this 0 has a nil value and you write it as simply as this, it represents 1.60. There is a difference between 1.60 and there is a difference between 1.06. So when a 0 is followed by a number which starts from 1 and still infinity, the 0 has a value. But when the 0 is at the end like this, these zeros have no value because it is after a number and there is no number associated with it, following it. Similarly, we can write with this 0.00020 and a bar above it, representing that this 0 goes on till infinity and not these zeros. These zeros are fixed and it has a value. So, clear with this exercise number 8? So let us have a quick revision of this exercise. What we did in this exercise? Simply we wrote the number like here 8.54 over here. We added a 0 and we added a bar. What does this mean? 0 has no value and after a number a 0 has no value because there is a point over here. So this 0 has no value. कितने भी बार लिखो वो 0 का value होगा ही नहीं. So we have written a bar, so that it represents this goes on till infinity but the value remains nil. So what is the value of this number? It is simply 8.54. So this number also is included in this, so no need to write this much. We can simply represent it with a bar. Same is done in this exercise. This number is simply copied and written a 0 and a bar above it, representing that this 0 can be written till infinity but the value is similar to this. So we are not changing the value remains the same, just we are converting it into a recurring form. Simply in this, it is 7.439. We are adding 0 and a bar. What does this represent? The 0 goes on till infinity but the value of the number after adding zeros till infinity times, the value is similar to this number only. So this is a terminating form. This is a terminating form which we are converting into a recurring form. Terminating means what? It ends after a certain limit. In this question, it ends till 60. But what we have done, we have converted into recurring form by adding a nil value. This is called as nil value because it does not have any value. So 0 and a bar. Similarly with this, it is terminating over here, but we have converted it into a recurring form by adding a 0 and a bar, representing this as a recurring form of this number. Similarly with this, it ends at 5, means no number is recurring in this number, in this whole fraction. It is a terminating one, but we have converted it into a recurring form by adding a 0 and a bar. Similarly with this is a number. This is a terminating number. 8 तक वो खत्म हो जाता है, सिर्फ 8 तक ही ये नंबर है. But we have converted into a recurring form by just adding a 0 and a bar, making it as a recurring one. This 0 goes on till infinity. Same with this number. It is 1.06. It ends at 6. But we have converted it into as by adding a 0 and a bar as a recurring factor. Remember, the 0 before a number has a value but after a number has no value. You can't put it like this. You can't represent this as 1 bar and 6. What does this mean? 6 goes on till infinity and there is a 6 after it. No, this is wrong. After 6 we can put 0 and a bar, not before 6, because there is a factor after 0. When there is a factor, a number after 0, we cannot put the bar on the 0 up before it. Similarly with this, you can't put a bar here, here or here. This is wrong. This is the true representation by adding a 0 at the end. At the end, remember the words, at the end of the number and a bar above it.